Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, September 5th, 2018. Looking at fire potential impacts over the next few days, we are expecting to see some showers and thunderstorms across the area, mainly on Wednesday and Thursday. For today, the main concern is the potential for some isolated dry thunderstorms across parts of northeastern Nevada and far northwestern Utah. As we move into Thursday, that moisture will shift to the east, and so the coverage of those storms will be further east across the area on Thursday. And then by Friday, dry air will have pushed most of those storms out of the area. There also is a concern for some gusty winds across western Nevada on Thursday, and also western Nevada and Idaho on Friday. Over the past 24 hours, there was a fair amount of precipitation across the southern part of the Great Basin, and quite a bit of lightning as well. With all that lightning, however, there was not too much in the way of new starts. Things have kind of been trending downwards as far as fire activity across the Great Basin. ERCs are quite high across the northern part of the area. You can see quite a few stations in the 80th to 90th and 90th to 97th percentile. So really high ERCs across the north, especially for this time of year. Looking at that in more detail, you can see GB17 in northern Nevada is approaching record level ERCs for the time of year. That's not the case further south in GB33, where you can see ERCs are trending downwards with the showers and thunderstorms that have been impacting that area. As far as live fuel moisture, live fuel moistures are generally on the downward trend across the area. The one exception to that is the McCook site in eastern Utah, where there was a recent spike in the live fuel moisture. Satellite this morning shows moisture in place across the southeastern part of the Great Basin. That will gradually spread northward today. So looking at today in a little more detail, you can see that moisture in place across the eastern part of the area. And on the map on the right, we've highlighted the areas that we are concerned about with those isolated dry thunderstorms in the forecast for this afternoon. Looking at the surface weather forecast, the map on the left shows the areas that are expected to see showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Those areas are highlighted in green. The main concern, again, is this portion of northeastern Nevada where there is a potential for those thunderstorms to be dry and where fuels are also very dry. Winds could be elevated across portions of western Nevada this afternoon. As we move into Thursday, that moisture decreases from the west. With that decrease in moisture, storm coverage will be not quite what we're expecting to see today. Again, tomorrow there is a potential for some gusty winds across parts of western Nevada tomorrow. Moving into Friday, we continue to see drier air make its way into the Great Basin. With that dry air, you can see from the map on the left, not too much is expected in the way of showers and thunderstorms. We could see some isolated gusty winds again across portions of the area on Friday. Over the next 3 days, the majority of the precipitation is expected to be confined to the higher terrain, mainly across Utah, but also parts of southern Nevada and the Arizona Strip. As we move into Saturday, that drier air continues to make its way into the area from the west. We will also see winds begin to pick up ahead of an approaching low-pressure system. And we are highlighting some areas of the Great Basin with that wind concern for Saturday. As we move into Sunday, that drier air continues to spread into the Great Basin from the west. That continues to be the case on Monday with dry air in place across much of the area, and we will continue to see elevated gusty winds across much of the area on Monday. And continuing into Tuesday, we'll start to see that low-pressure system drop into the area and could see a cold front making its way through the Great Basin as early as Tuesday. In the 7-day period, not much additional precipitation is expected beyond what we're going to see in the next 3 days. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day outlook, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the majority of the area, with the potential for some above normal precipitation further south. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.